everybody, welcome to another Independent Songwriter Series episode with Elle Records, and today we have Josh Terry, who also goes as The Conspiracy. Tell me about that.
I like the name. The Conspiracy originally meant to breathe together,
Okay.
which is kind of neat considering how it's been twisted.
Right, I didn't know that.
I like how words flip meanings sometimes, and you get new ideas when you find out what they originally were.
I want to see waterfall down a mountain from a boat in the middle of a lake, surrounded by trees of a different land, surrounded by a land that isn't fake. I want to go on an adventure. I want to go someplace strange, somewhere no one's ever been, somewhere no one's ever been to rain.
And for people that don't know what you do, describe it for them.
Violin on a loop station, so I play and it records what I play. I press a button, it plays it back, and then I play on top of it and hope I did the first one right.
The timing is obviously important for there, right?
Very much so.
Yeah. How long have you been doing it?
The loop station, probably about 3 years, I think.
Okay.
Violin a little bit longer.
Yeah. When did you start playing violin?
I was 9.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah, I don't play any classic instruments like that, like violin or flute or any brass instruments or cello or anything like that. But
They can be a lot of work.
yeah, definitely. That's why I don't play them.
Directly up above. I want to see something different. I don't want a life that fits like a glove. I want to go on an adventure. I want to go someplace strange, somewhere no one's ever been, somewhere no one's ever been to rain. I want to go on an adventure. I want to go someplace strange, somewhere no one's ever been.
And that's the thing about, I've met a couple of other live loopers. I know Genuine Cello, she's a cellist, she does live looping. And then Kinsey Slato, who you probably know.
No, I don't.
You don't? Oh, I assumed
like
you
to.
guys ran into, yeah. Well, really what I'd love to do is get all of y'all on the same
loopers,
stage.
actually.
Really. There's a loopers night. I know there is, because Genuine Cello plays at it. I think it's on Thursdays, and I'll have to give you that information later. I can't remember now.
My fantasies seem more real than the story you wrote for me. That how I'd fit the mold you build and follow along so we all can agree. I want to go on an adventure. I want to go someplace strange, somewhere no one's ever been, somewhere no one's ever been to rain. I want to go on an adventure. I want to go someplace strange, somewhere no one's ever been.
You also play with other artists too, though, right? Because I
Yes.
met you playing with Anna Milk.
Yeah,
Right.
I like to collaborate. I play with Anna Milk, doing some production for her right now. Not just violin stuff. I love working on the computer and creating beats and messing with sound. I played in a band called New Car Caviar for a while, which was a Pink Floyd jamgrass tribute band.
Nice.
So acoustic bluegrass instruments, turn them in, turn them up, make them danceable.
Right?
It was a lot of fun.
sound fun.
Yeah, and from time to time I play with just bunches of people around. Jack Ferrara, he's awesome.
I want to go on an adventure. I want to go someplace strange, somewhere no one's ever been, somewhere no one's ever been to rain.
So have you put in, I'm thinking no, you haven't put an album out yet
No.
with your stuff yet, right?
No.
Is that a goal? Is that something you
Yes,
want to do?
in time. I have one track up called Legend by The Conspiracy. and you can find that, and kind of gives an idea of what the stripped down, just me on the violin loop station sounds like.
And that's on, I think,
YouTube.
yeah, I was gonna say YouTube, but you don't have it on SoundCloud?
No.
Okay, so you can watch it on YouTube, which they can find you on the Facebook, on your Facebook, right?
Yep.
And then do you have any other avenues for people to find? Is that like your main hub?
Theconspiracyofficial.com
Oh, okay.
is my website.
Cool. Awesome. So I'm assuming you've got everything linked to that, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're gonna, right here, scroll around the bottom.
Lying on the ground, over the moon through Mars, the heartbeats will look down, the voice speaks to the stars. I haven't grown up here, but old men look younger, tell me to be like them. Don't know who they are. Tiny flames burn brightly like a supernova in the distance. Tiny flames burn brightly like a supernova in the distance.
So do you play regularly around town? Like the people can come and check you out? Or is it kind of random?
It's random at the moment.
Probably on the website though, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Cool.
Father's house is built, his battles fought long ago. And freedom is the people's gift, its price no longer known. Tell me how.
Songwriting for loopers is a little different from, like, for example, my type of songwriting. For me, it all starts with an acoustic guitar, and it's very much like just lyrics and chords, etc., and then I build on that. For loopers, it's different because you're not just thinking about a story that you're telling through words and like one instrument. You're using your instrument and yourself to create an entire band's worth of layers. So you've got your percussion and you've got your string and you've got your, I heard you doing some vocals and stuff like that. Looking at songwriting from a perspective like that, from a live blooper, what's the most challenging part about it for you?
Not make it sound like it's a looper.
Tiny flames burn like a supernova in the distance. Tiny flames burn brightly like a supernova in the distance.
The loop station's awesome, and it's actually really down my alley. I have a roots in classical music, film scores. I really love creating textures, awesome, environments that you can sink into. And loop stations are great for that because it's repetitive and it creates those textures as a result. You don't think sometimes about the melody or the chord progression because of those repeating textures. But you need direction. You gotta have it. That's how you can, you know, keep people going for a show. You know, more than one song. If it's all just texture, you know, we're gonna nod off pretty soon. So I try really hard. Because it naturally does textures, I spend most of my time thinking about, okay, how am I gonna map this out so it sounds like the song is moving forward.
Gotcha.
It's a long way down. Follow me, leave me be. Whether you decide to stay or go, I'll be traveling the golden road. My feet will slip and I will fall. I bleed a little from my skin, but when my dirty hands land on solid ground, I will plant my feet on thunder clouds.
About that, because you're right, I have heard some live looping where I'm just like, and getting really tired of hearing that loop. You know, but I don't think that I didn't think that not even once listening to yours, and I think that's part of being a more involved player in general, probably, is where that comes from.
I try to keep it. I mean, thank you. I try to keep it moving forward. I try to. Even if I'm doing something peaceful and quiet, try to keep some sort of high energy concept behind it, driving it forward, and that seems to do the job.
Awesome. Where do you find most of your inspiration for your songs?
Roots in classical, so I love Beethoven and Shostakovich.
Your lips, they make me shiver, but words don't tie me to you. So if you wanna walk the road I'm walking down, you better bleed a little on your own. You know you're gonna win, but you won't want a dollar bill.
Inside of our modern world, I get a lot of inspiration from Trent Reznor, a lot from Tom York, the Glitch Mob, Spangle, the Black Keys. Actually, I really like them.
You totally won my heart in the first few that you named.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Trent Reznor, especially.
Should I have stopped there? I like Coldplay too.
No. You want people to know about you, how to support you, how to
check me out on YouTube, check me out on my website, follow me, find me, tell me you want me,
right?
I'll come find you.
Cool. Definitely keep up with Josh. He's doing great things. Thank you so much for coming out and being a part of it, and I'd love to have you back anytime. You're always welcome on the stage. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Stay tuned for more clips.